Hello, guys. Welcome to another recap for today, August 2025, the 28th, and we're closing the day down $554 before commissions, but after commissions, we are down $900 today. Okay, so we traded so much and we made some mistakes. Okay, yesterday there was Nvidia earnings, which were on some sort of aspect, not as the investors expected it, and he dropped after hours. But then today in the morning, he came right back up, and at the opening, it was up as much as $185. So it was a little bit of a strange session today. Okay, I'm down that much because I took trades that I had no business in taking, and I've noticed that I'm not sizing correctly. Okay, so when I have the setups that I usually do know, I size too little, and I end up in the days where I'm a bit frustrated, like today, to putting enormous size on as I did today. I was up like at a certain point with 5, 6 contracts on a trade, and I was the NQ, so full contract, and obviously, it was a sort of like slippery slope. At some point, I was down $1,600. I completely lost my mind. And I've also noticed that I'm not able to size up correctly. Okay, so when I have to size up a little bit more, I tend to be hesitant, and that's a big mistake. So tomorrow, I'm just gonna try to focus on sizing, and not just tomorrow, but tomorrow and the full next week that we have for the next week, right? So I'm just gonna be very focused on sizing correctly. So when I have to put more sides on, I'm gonna try to put as much sides I have to. Okay, like today, let's look at today. Okay, I came in the session early today, and what happened? As you can see, the market dropped yesterday after hour, but then during night moved right up. So a sort of bullish bias. Okay, so at the opening, we have this huge spike up, but I didn't do anything. I was waiting for the second candle because, as you can see, the view up, the red line, and the 200 EMA, they are together, joined, and so I didn't really trust the move. And in fact, the market came right back down on the following candle of 950. Okay, that was the candle from 940 to 950. And in this trade, guys, as I saw the market coming down, I knew that was a perfect short. But I was hesitant. I didn't put any sides on at all, and that was a big mistake. I was waiting for a pullback, but it never came. I should have put the trade on right away, because I looked at the risk. As you can see from here, it's 59 to 722. It's basically 70 points risk, and I didn't feel putting the risk on. I was like, this is too much, and so I just didn't take the trade when I should have put the trade on. Maybe give it I don't know, half candle, perhaps 690. And so I was risking I don't know, 30 points, which wasn't too bad. But again, with that sort of volatility, it's really hard. In that case, I didn't put any sides on. I should have. In that case, it would have been from there to the 200 EMA, 657 to 585. Okay. Pretty good trade. It was going to be $80, 80 points, sorry, but I did not take it. Okay, and from then on, I was looking for the market to drop, but then it pulled back. I picked it up. I picked up the contract as he was dropping, but then I closed it too early, and then the market just kept going up. And I up here, as you see, these 23,722. I expected the open. I tried a short, but again, the market didn't go down at all. Then I was looking at the head and shoulder. Okay, I thought that was the first shoulder, that was the head, and I was looking for a third shoulder that it never came. And eventually, the market kept moving up, and me trying to short this thing. Okay, as you see the chart right now, it seems pretty easy. But it was a hell of a session, and honestly, I know that I made a few mistakes, but I'm pretty happy, because at a certain point I was down $1,600. I should have stopped when I was down $200, but I didn't. And so tomorrow we're gonna try to focus on sizing and do what we usually do. I'm reading the market correctly. I just have to trade correctly as well, putting the right size on and do everything in the right way. Like yesterday, okay? Yesterday here we had a drop. I was in, but I was too light. I took 10 points. I should have held it for the 200, for the RSI 30, and I didn't do it. Okay, those sort of setups. I gotta put like 5 on, give it the risk, and hold it until I have the the system that tells me to get out of the trade as I RSI 30. Again, and I had a second trade right here. I was looking at it. I know it was opening range trade, but I was hesitant. I was looking at it, and I didn't do anything. So this is big, but in the same time, I'm happy that I'm able to see the setups. Okay, so I'm able to see them, and I have to say that when I see the market moving, now when I see the setups that I'm interested in that are part of my playbook, I recognize them. So I know what I'm looking for and what they are. And I have that split second. It's probably 2 or 3 seconds when I recognize the setup. Okay, now 2, 3 seconds, there is when I have to think about sizing. Because there, when I have that moment, like when the market dropped right here, okay, as it was dropping today, I should have thought, okay, this candle is going to close now. How many contracts I'm going to go in, okay? And look very quickly at the 70-point stop. So could have said, I could put 2 on, I could put 3 on, and I'm going to give it that much. So that's why trading is so hard, because it's not one thing, it's a bunch of things, okay? So sizing, it's risk management, and the market moves, especially in terms of day trading, you have to be quick. So it's a sort of quick decision making, and I'm trying to work on my sizing, but I know I can get it right because I have the split second, as I said to you, where I can recognize the setup, and in the split seconds now, from now on, so tomorrow, next week, I have to think about sizing right away. Okay, so as soon as I see the setup and I have the split second, when I recognize it, I say, okay, this is the setup I'm looking for. Then I'm gonna go and look for sizing. I'm gonna be thinking about how many contracts I'm gonna go into this trade, and we'll see how it goes. But overall, I'm very happy. This is a long journey. I'm not looking to become a millionaire overnight. I'm looking to make a living, honestly, and I'm happy. I've been training for a while now, but it's a long process, and you fix one thing, and then once something else breaks, and then you go back and forth. It's a trial and error process. What I've noticed today also that I've done not correctly is not stopping when I should have. Okay, the market was down. I was down $200, and I knew I had to stop, but I kept going. Okay, that's a bad one because I should stop when I know that I should stop. But then I stayed because I was looking for the market to drop here, and it dropped, but I didn't capitalize enough. And again, is a problem with sizing. So, overall, that's the session for today. I hope you had a great day. Please like the video. Let me know if you have any questions, any suggestions, or recommendation for the videos that I post. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.